can wear that. Okay, get waxing again. Intent on death. So Bounty Hunter, Legion of Wax, 2 units. Titan's Gratitude. Hallowed Dripping, so we do have some burnout incrementers. Two units gain 5 energy when they die. If you intent to death them, does that count? Harvests don't. When you intent on a unit, harvests don't go off. You need a Devourer. Oh, he's a tomb unit, isn't he? That could be another run too. At the end of the turn, frozen cards are reduced to 0, but we don't have any frozen cards. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, Harvest isn't related to Extinguish. So it only triggers the Extinguish, so that wouldn't go off. This is potentially a skip first artifact. Abandon, run, and start over. No, this is take 25 gold. Wow. What's the downside of taking Claw? Are missing out on 25 gold? Alright. Alright, Mr. Burn Bright. So hitting that does nothing. Hitting that does nothing. Using that does nothing. And this does nothing. Oh, was the ferry up? Yes, that does do a thing. 100% right, I could have got an extra 50 gold. Yeah, definitely. Extra 50 gold. That would have been good. Guardians of Light, is it? First defense. Bosses at the front. Still. It's about those hallowed drippings. Thank you. Hello, 2 minute, and goodbye. What would we want out of there? Cold Celia? Shark? Offering Monument? I mean, Chromo, it was Claw and some rubbish with 2 units. Yeah, 2 sap monuments against Seraph. Pretty good. This might unfortunately demonstrate something about Rector and frontline. Yeah, oh yeah, no, 2 units on death give 5 energy, wasn't it? It's not bad. Purifying Cleanse for my Rector. What? Oh, Chromo's trying real hard for that rim shot. Not gonna get it, I did. That would also be a urologist? You could definitely argue that rimming's something you might want to see your proctologist about. mean, we've got Cold Celia to clear the chumps, but she's not quick. Yeah, decisions for the frontliner area. I'm not taking the offering token. I've got 2 of the discard cards to start with, which is something. It's not guaranteed, but just having it as a single card. I think Titan's Tooth's probably better just as a singular card. Hard to say. Is Thug ever going to do anything in this outfit? Maybe. Probably not. We have a lot of double stack targets. Get a magic power on that as well at some point would be nice. Little Celia? Chonk Celia. Thick Thelia. Gigantic multi-thick. So the question is, do we either go large, and then try to put her on multiple floors? We don't have a drip fall. Or we go small and put multiples of her on the same floor. I like them both. Like, making a thick... The problem with making a thick is that it's 2 capacity. So we can't put her on the same floor with Rector. Which might not be an issue, but we kind of want her there. Multiple thick ones, though, means more damage. Straight up. Like, it's add 30 damage. Right, which... automatically puts her at 80. Like, 80 times 2 is a lot of damage. Who tanks for her? You just put a drag down in front. Just put a drag in front. Like, I don't think she's boss killing. What? That one's already showing the plus 30. She's times 2, so it's 80 damage. That's right. Like, but even if we get 2 of them and put them behind Rector, do they even beat Seraph? I'm more worried about getting to Seraph. I said 80 times 2? Well, that's wrong. Yeah, that's the plan. I think we're going to dupe this card no matter what we do to it. So if we have 2 of them at 80 damage each, that means like everything dies on the way up to the pyre. So we don't have to worry about leaks. It's only bosses then. Whereas if we get 2 of them at like this size, I'm not going to upgrade a drag. That's 40 damage, but double the frost. Double the frost really isn't that much. Like, we're not frosting anywhere else. I mean, we could also take capacity and put 1 behind Rector. If we get a drip fall, it's pretty good, right? If we don't... What fell do we have? Scourge fell, so we have to take energy. That sucks. It's only blocking that. Still. Yeah, I know what you mean. Just where you lose that 1 capacity on a floor that you've got perfectly worked out, and you're like, what do I do now? Yeah, the top floor days. I don't want to talk about top floor days right now. It's too soon. Yeah, but look, be too soon, Executus. Ah, don't do that. Oh, it counts as an invoke? Okay. How would you know? Did you actually try it? That sounds like a promo play. Oh, well, actually. Yes, you did. I know you were sitting in your chair at home, office, painting minis. Well, actually. Is this the ancient synergy time to shine? Stupid Scourge fell. I want my capacity. Be carried. No, it'll be fine. Oh, that's one thing to think of too. With the Harvest Rector at second, we'd still have a little bit more of the stats than that, I guess. Draw totem? Okay, so offering monument with conduit Tethys and a Snecko gauge. Completely ignore the second clan? Yeah, lots of times. Flash flood in your area. Stay safe, Super Soup. Stay safe. Don't put endless on the offering totems either. They... Huh. Do we hold out for more health? Let's just re-roll it. There we go. They come back with 1 health. It's not very good. And then you cast a spell and you just draw the card you would have gotten. Non-boss enemy units restore all health. No, they won't. Floatstone or duckstone that makes cards appear in your opening hand? Like bottles? Yeah. Or tungsten to make them sink to the bottom? Nice. Good call. Yeah, Consumer of Crowns would become playable. Maybe not as a, like, what are we talking about? As a, not a unit. Oh, you do like upgrades? Yeah, so it takes an upgrade spot. So that's kind of interesting there, right? I mean, so the only thing we could possibly do is Purify and Cleanse her to give her some health. I should probably wait until next turn, right? Because she's going to die anyway. Or is that works now? Okay. I think he's lasting 11, 7 turns. 7 9s are more than the amount of health you have. Oh, let's give some love to the backline dude then. Panz, you're taking damage because you're an idiot. Yeah, I think that's a Tethys spell. Yeah, he puts the Scourge in based on like he gets his Scourge as it comes from Slays, right? You found the easiest way to do 9s is simply to multiply by 10 and subtract X. That's generally a good way to do it. Reform. Yeah. See, they probably didn't need an example there, Chromo. Like, the initial wording was quite clear. You like examples? No, you like talking. I'm wondering about Remnant. I can intent on death on it and overstack drafts. And then they can die. Unless I have hallowed drippings. You formally request Panz actually emote. Alright. But you would need to give sub... I think about 180, and then we get the next emote slot. Tina feels like I was the closest. Draw and enhance spells. Could go for a silence. Is this going to be a no artifact run? Wait, is the no artifact run include not picking up one of the fell ones? Can you skip those ones? Multi-strike? I don't think so. And there's so much stealth in this. Hold on, Rector, hold on. It's like I can't, Panz. I'm fading. I can feel... Okay, I'm fine. Boss ones don't count. Nice. Get chonk Celiad, idiot. Aww. So ideally we want the top floor to get smalled. And if we can get a thick Celia with a do we even care? Like, do we just put 3 thick Celias? But I like the idea of a totem being in front to tank for them. Because then if you need to cast spells on that floor, you're like drawing into more spells. My totem. Yep, more health for totem. Oh. Huh. Oh, plus 20. Rude. Is it time to go? Yeah, I'm not going to do it. That's something I'm looking at it like, are we purging a dreg here? Kind of feels like we are. So the worst thing that, I mean, it's not too bad if one of the Celias is on the floor by herself. when we get to Seraph, but I'd like her to have a tank on each one. I don't want 2 of those weights of contritions. Come on, Rector. Hang in there, buddy. Everything's gonna be okay. Yeah, so getting capacity just enforces that we can dupe a totem and have a tank for Celia instead of just rolling the dice for the last fight. It does mean we can also tank with an extra dreg somewhere, just for if we need to. No, Celia! She was so young. Well, now we're gonna have weights of contritions in the deck too. No, so rude. Jerk. Why is my health not going down? Is that a bug? Oh, it's max health. Ah, so there's not even a penalty. Ah, okay, cool. That's even better. Since you're not healing it. I just wanted any totem to tank because it's one unit. And this one was the first one I got, and it's a good one. Okay, so we just need some damage. You die because you don't have enough hit points. That's fine. Let's do that first. So you win. You burn out. Let's make you not burn out straight away. I feel like okay, we definitely don't need draw. We probably don't need the energy. Energy would be nice since we're drawing extra cards. But I want to make sure we get the 2 tanks down. And not rely on a 1 in 3 roll. Because it has to be top floor gets made smaller. We're here, so we have to be going here. So we have Merchant of Magic, Hellvent, Vortex. Which means we have room for Dreg, so we don't need to remove anything. We don't need upgrade units. I don't take the artifact, because then we get the no artifact achievement. This is the good line anyway. We get 19 to 20 of that, we get gold. We get... I mean, what is potentially hilarious would be the chance to reform one of the totems. But I think they'll come back with 6 health, wouldn't they? Yeah, they'd come back with 6 health. Is there anything we want to permafrost? Like, anything. You can infinite combo with 0 cost mold and 2 totems. Yeah, I can see that. Because they come back with 6 health, so you get 2 casts. And if you're down to a low enough amount of cards... Heck, you only need 1 totem, right? Or does it come back on 5 health? I know with Endless it comes back with 1. With Molded, does it come back with 5? That's why you need 2. In which case then all you're doing is playing it and cycling a molded. So you'd have to have some other incant, otherwise... I mean, they'd gain a lot of damage. So that would be the plan. You just keep playing them and bringing them back with more damage each time, and you put them behind a tank once they get up to enough to one-shot Seraph. That sounds pretty. That sounds pretty funny. How many moldeds do you need? You only need the 1 molded card, don't you? And some other spell? No, that doesn't work. You need 2 molded cards. Or 2 0 costs. I think they both have to be molded. Hang on. You play the molded, you get back the totem. Molded goes in the discard. You play the totem for 0 because molded makes it 0. And then you play a molded to bring back the second totem. It comes back, goes in your hand, the first totem dies, the second molded goes into your discard, but you draw the first one. There you are, you draw the first one, then the second one goes into your discard. Then you play the totem, play the second molded, bring back the totem, the other totem dies, you draw the molded that you played previously, and the one you just played goes into your discard. So you literally just rotate the 2 totems and the 2 molded cards. They continually come back with 5 health, but they come back with 5 damage more each one, like every time they get played. So eventually you end up with these like glass cannons that have 5 health, and you could play that. Okay, so you've got 2 of them, but only one of them survives. Then eventually you play the molded on a different floor, and you have both totems down. So you have to play 2 cards to get 5 health off one unit, and a second 2 to get 5 damage on a second unit. So 4 cards for a total of 10 0 cost damage with rotation in play. So 40 cards gives you 100 damage. 400 card play gives you 1,000 damage. So you just need to play 1,600 cards, and you can one-shot Seraph. How long does it take to play 1,600 cards? Considering half of those cards, not only do you have to play them, but then you have to select the unit to mold. And if it's on the bottom and you have to scroll down each time... It took 12 minutes to get the totems to 300. Yeah, that 300 each. That's only 600 damage. That doesn't kill Seraph. And I don't have a molded right now, and you need 2 of them. So we're not going to try that. It's a nice little brain process, but I'm going to go with no. Oh, that's when you gave up and fell asleep. It's a guaranteed win, though. Well, it's guaranteed if you can protect the totems until it's... Like, if you're on the Seraph turn, then yes. Or if Seraph's in front of the row that they're going to be on and it's not the top row, and you can kill her early. But yeah, that's a... Wow, that doesn't sound like fun at all in any way, shape, or form. Although if you have Wicked Blaze with 2 0 cost... 2 -1 costs, you can do it a lot faster. If you want to defend a big streak or have some fun. Yeah. I mean, a win's a win, right? Right. I just permafrost this so that I never play it. That'll be the pseudo remove, so I can gold it. Okay, cards are doing things. And infinites are fun. I think finding infinites that actually do something, because I think there's a couple extra infinites that you can get in this game that don't do anything. And then there's always the argument of, well, you could put an incant totem on the floor, in which case they actually do something. They themselves don't, it's the incant. Whereas that one actually does something. Units appear on each floor. These are the 5/3s that also deal 5 damage upon death. Which is a lot of damage. I think you get 4 of them on the top row as well. If you get 3 of them, that's 30 pyre damage straight up. And we're struggling to do anything with our money. Like, I just wasted a ton of money. This is probably one of the toughest challenges to take. A turn 1 Titan's Tooth, though, almost solves it. Do it and dab. Yeah, but I want to win this run. This is a fun run. And we're going to a Merchant of Magic, which, like I said, is not doing anything. There is trinkets, though, but I'm not getting trinkets. Are we not? Are we seriously not getting trinkets here? You get an infinite loop 2 Awoken Spikes with Consume removed and the artifact that makes X plus 3. Yeah, that one you can actually cast spells with, right? So that one's cool. A lot harder to get, but so it should be, yeah? It's important. It's a deal. It should be harder. Come on, Totem. Nice. It's only 10 damage. That's a lot more damage. Come on, dude. What am I after? I'm looking for something else. Something else. Wait, where's my... Oh, I don't have another totem yet. I'm looking for the totem I don't have. I'm digging for a totem I don't have. That's okay, it worked out alright. I'll keep that one alive. I think I do. Wait, did I use my silence on a little idiot instead of saving it for living armor? I definitely don't want to keep that guy alive then. Yeah, because I was digging for a card I didn't have. That's quality right there. How do I sacrifice one of those little idiots? I don't think I can. You better win this, Rector. Oh, it's close. Don't touch anything. X comes up, don't touch anything. Okay, that's good for Celia and Thingy. Oh, Sap's also good. I have a feeling that Intent and Death should probably go. Hey Marty, how you doing? The gratitudes make the actually let's get an actual move. Double step sap or double step engulfed in smoke? Oh. How do you get over the wall? You've got to find some way of multiplying your output. So there's three things you got to do. You've got to kill little guys. You've got to kill big guys, and you've got to kill a boss. So killing the little guys is usually easy, you know, with sweep or AoE spells. Big guys can be a bit harder, but, you know, big units. And then bosses, you're looking for anything that multiplies. Sap is really strong if you can get that in any of the runs, because the bosses hit for 10, so 3 sap means they only hit for 4 that turn. And then they only hit for 6 the next turn, and then 8. Multiplying rage, thorns, you know, rejuve. Lots of rejuve's really strong as well with thorns. Or just getting super huge units, or like overstacked floors. Also, trying not to force something. Sometimes you just gotta let the run, see what happens. I think that's probably one of my biggest ways of losing, apart from being an idiot and trying to have something stupidly fun, is trying to force a strategy that's not going to work. I think sap here is probably stronger than the stealth. Although 2 turns of not being hit's pretty strong for Celia, right? Sap for units, though, lasts multiple floors. Yeah, getting rid of stewards is a really good... is the best... is probably the first removal. Usually. Also, because we're drawing a lot, Engulfed in Smoke's pretty good. The thing is, like, our Celias are hitting for 80, like, sweeping for 80, so that clears units. I guess they're both viable arguments. Like, 12 sap is pretty much a complete... Or 6 sap, though, is 12 down, which is pretty much a don't get hit by anything. And then the next floor gets it as well. And if it goes onto the boss. It's kind of one or the other. When you're sapping. And stealthing. We could stealth one floor and sap a different floor. Stealth the second. See, it's reverse for units and like enemies and bosses. Like if we're gonna sap the second floor and stealth the bottom floor, Seraph is gonna come into the fight with some sap, so he'll be on the bottom floor with sap, and that's when our floor is stealthed. Whereas if you're sapping the first floor, there's no point stealthing the second floor because the units will go up there. Any units alive will still be sapped. Yeah, but getting... So the biggest yeah, oh, no, it's... I mean... I guess the biggest difference is when we get to the point where we're redrawing, Engulfed in Smoke is going to be a lot cheaper and definitely easier to play. Yeah, that's that's the only thing. I wonder what is stronger then. Well, I'm just having a look at I'm just having a look over the fight layout now. Like, there's nothing here that doesn't die to Cold Celia that does anything. The Gilded Wings are the only thing that's left, and they're just 10 damage, 190 health. So 5 sap stops them from doing anything. They take 80 damage on the first 2 floors each, plus some frost. Then they hit Rector for 2. Yeah, purge card Seraph, that's fine. So probably sap is stronger to get the double on, because then if I put, all I need to do is get it on a bottom floor and it sorts out the 2 floors. It's just that drawing into it is so costly. Oh, you haven't checked out the store you can't afford. Probably should have checked that out. Okay. So Celia's tanking this, which sucks. Is she? We put a drag down for her. Can at least take a hit. Oh, that's interesting. Ah, the sap. I really should have taken that one and played the other. No, because I can't play whatever I draw it to. We just want to draw around to that other totem again. Oh, my sap. Hello, sap. Totem's taking a beating. It's okay to be sapped after this, right? I don't want to take any damage. I want to finish on full health. Dagnabbit. Takes 50 damage. You know. Minor details. Ooh, consuming that seems bad. Do what you gotta do though, right? Do we gotta do it? That's the question. $50 is less than 51. That you speak the truth. I could have burnt out the whiplash. Maybe that was better to burn out. I don't think it matters. Hey. Oh, never mind. Stupid 1 damage missing. Okay. I can have a shot at drawing into, No. She's not taking any damage, so we don't... we won't have a shot at drawing into that. That could be, Do we heal the Thixelias? No. Their job is to... be there, I guess. And this is last wave. So... you get consumed. You get sapped. You get stealthed. Yeah, I think earlier in the game I definitely should have just taken the 1 damage. Final wave. And Seraph is hitting for nothing, but we're only getting 23 damage because these two are killing her. So what I need to do is... draw something. I need to apply 3 burnout to friendly units down here. Oh man. Now potentially need to cleanse my totem. There we go. That's a big difference. I mean, she's hitting for 80 and applying frost. I'm taking max damage off my totem. It's burning out. Rector's just been sitting there like the whole game. Okay, Rector, all you have to do is tank 3 things. No damage required. Oh. Good job. He got to do something, yeah. Well, I didn't take 50 damage, but... We've got to gild a card, yeah! Achievement unlocked. Only determination. Oh, that's the 0 artifacts. Thanks, Joseph. Was that a new combination? Or was that just the card ticking? Extra points for the Bohemicilia. Oh, I just need to get that one, and then I can get my thing. No, it's not fully gilded yet. We're missing a crown. Any idea on what the one card I don't have is? Bone Dog. I've never seen Bone Dog. Dipping RR for the one run? Nah, it'll come. And I've got other ones. I think even if I get down to just one banner that's left, I don't think I'd do that. I'd just wait for it to come around. Yeah, so that was waxing Stygian, wasn't it? Which I think I'd already had before. Huh, you could do the exact same thing. Wait, so that was pretty much a Stygian win. That had nothing to do, I wish you could, with the RR though, I wish there was a random option like FTL, where it was on the front screen and it just random the heroes for you. Very similar to how they do the random selection for the custom matches. So you can hit the random button and then go, no, I don't want this combo. Or just change one of them or something. I didn't get a statistic. I didn't do anything new, so you don't get something.